Hello everyone and welcome back to season 2 of my City Skylines Let's Play. Anyway, I've just not long a second ago just put this canal in. I did a park I think just here, and that's about all I've done since the last time I resumed this play. Anyway, let's carry on with... Okay, well, I know there might be a disconnected power line somewhere. That's because things are still building. Okay, well, that looks like we've had a house burned down. That's interesting. But it looks like we're hiding. No, anyway. Right, first thing on the protocol is this was going to be a new area. So, right, let's just paint that in quickly because that's going to be our thing. Let's make it a medium one. Am I going to take Magnolia Park to pieces? Yes. That will get moved eventually. We might need another fire station somewhere. That's a big one. Can I build on water? There we go. What the hell is all this? Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. I built that and oh shit, it's overflowing now. Oh. I did not know that could be a thing. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, what have I done? What the hell have I done? Because that's a deep canal I've just built. So why is it that there's a flood happening? Is it because it's just settling down now? Oh god. Well, that certainly put some of the fires that were just happening in the industrial estate down. Oh Jesus. That's terrible. Ah, there we go. See, it's settling back down now. It's going back on itself. Now, how often is that going to happen? Oh. Oh no, is that now sinking back in on itself? If I gone and put that there and found that it's like now going to ebb the water away constantly until the flow comes back in. Is there a way to put permanent water in? There are quaysides. There are flood walls. Oh, that's what a flood wall is. I did not know that could happen. Yeah, because it's a deep canal that I've put in. So, should this just fill up on its own? Like, just naturally, and then it'll settle eventually or something. It looks like the water's disappearing slowly. So that's good at least. Looks like it washed out half of this section here, so it'll take a while for it to actually redo itself. Yeah, I've added this path here as well because this will carry on up the map to wherever else we decide to go. I might send it scrolling off here and have a little bit of a higher up area on here, on these bits, maybe make something out of it. I don't specifically know yet. I wish I could level that out so it's flat, but yeah. I thought I'd put this here because then we can make use of the ferries that we've got available to us in the public transport thing. A small ferry stop that fits in canals easy. Connect ferry stops and piers with ferry lines to create lines. That might be a good idea at some point. We're alright for parks. Ah, of course I can add little things like this if we wanted to, and into our own 3D park if we wanted. That's good to know. We have the botanical garden. I might add that in along here somewhere. Yeah, I'll put you on there actually, because you'll add to the land value. So let's have a look at the land value now. Ah, very blue in this area. It's still fairly light blue in places. Very dark on this end, so it's very low end value where there's like industrial thing, but that's fine. The residential happiness and stuff we need to focus on. Yeah, everything's fairly happy, so that's not too bad then. Right. So we've got fertile land there. We have this forestry bit here, so I kind of was going to buy into these tiles so we could make a forestry industry up here. And maybe some farming here. That's a bit of ores, but we have no oil on this one, really. I mean, the oil we might have would be 0 units, or 0 units. Forestry, 6,000 units. But there's a bit of ore just there, but that might be very weak, so it might not even count. Because that could just be that. We're looking at the elevation change. New buildings. But yeah, I might do this and see what this does. Let's maybe put the ferry stop there and see what happens. Right. Ah, so it adds a street to it. Interesting. Actually, can I move you to the other side? No, space already occupied. Move the fire station over. Sorry, I had to demolish a house to do that, but... You mean space already occupied? There we go. Oh. Oh no, is that going to sunk into the ground? Oh, I don't like that at all. If I move you back to where you were before... Don't know how... Then... That's weird. Why did it sink there, but yet it's not sunk this bit? That is the weirdest thing ever. Let's do a single road from here then. Yeah, I was going to say I don't really want it connecting to that point. Let's take all the road markers off. If I can get it to just line up just normally. Okay, so apparently you want to go like that. No, I don't like that at all. That's better. That I prefer. So now you can take the ferry out of here if you wish. And we'll probably have it connect that up here somewhere, perhaps. There'll be another canal inlet up here. Like a special place. Yeah, actually, now I'm seeing this in my mind's eye. Maybe see what happens when I make this a wide one. And if I do that like that. Oh, Jesus. That's really cut into that thing. Can I smooth that off somehow? Wait to set that slope down a bit. No, that's just gonna... Seems to be bringing the thing back up a little bit. Oh. Here comes the leak over. Oh boy. Watch out, guys. You're about to get flooded. I'm having serious problems when it comes to this sort of stuff, aren't I, right now? I'm wondering if a few trees along here might help. It just kind of breaks up the whole interior thing. And if we take a ferry stop... Yes, we know you've got your own thing. And let's put all the guides back on again. We can go... A giant... Square. I know this probably looks really weird. But I thought it would be a cool idea because of the fact that it adds a bit more extra something to this construction than it just being a standard, oh, let's just go and slap a consortium of houses together. This time we can add our own private estates. And this would be perhaps one of those richy rich sort of areas, perhaps, where only the rich can afford the high prices for the boats. Or like a private island, as you might say. Maybe put one of these on here somewhere. Can I put it? No. It'll get its own power thing eventually, because I can just go power here. Here to here temporarily, and that should deal with the power issue. Ah, there we go. There we go. Yes, I'll deal with the water issue in a minute. There we go. That's the water issue sorted. Now it's just an electricity issue. Is it because some of our electric things aren't dealing with it properly? No, we've got more than enough consumption. Let's maybe put one of these new ones that we unlocked recently in as well. That's put us way above our target, so now there's no problems. Now we just need 2 ferry pathways. So there's already a ferry pathway in between the stops. That's interesting. So, is anyone actually going to use it? Someone's parked up here, so is there a ferry somewhere currently using it? Not at this precise moment, but there might be as soon as we get some housing on the go. Get a bunch of weird sort of things posted up on here, and the rest can all be houses. I mean, I guess if you really wanted to, you could make it a place where it's just industry up here, and that's it. Yeah, this will go straight through a valley. There might be an off-road here that might have some, like, random stuff eventually. Don't know what I'm going to fill in this bit yet. But already we've instantly got more population just from that one bit alone. It's gonna seem a bit weird because all this will just be on a big thing. I'm sure eventually there'll be some ferries somewhere doing something, because the fact that people are moving in, because there's no physical car areas. Look, there's not a single car on the road up here, so how are they moving in so easily? Are they running up the hills or something? Are they doing all terrain? I do want this bridge to eventually go over here into this section where we'll go next. I'm not going to bridge this side at all because, well, there's nothing really here. I want to go this side towards the farmland. So, be this one I want to buy next. Ah, can I buy more than one? So where was the farmland that I wanted? Ah, it's a bit further down, so I want this one as well. Since I've got enough to buy it, I might as well. And now you'll see what I mean. One, two, the ordinary road, then a strap across here. What do you mean the space is already occupied? We must only be able to build this so many feet at a time, perhaps because of it being a bridge. But anyway, right, we're moving on to this side of the road now. I wonder if I'm going to just go straight down here like this, build something out, or should I try and curve it in a bit of the... I don't know yet, but this place is ready for development when we're ready for it. Let's see, where was that ore industry? It's here. So it does have its own off run that I can do. Wait, how am I going to off run it from here then? It'd have to be a curved road coming from here. And then gotta somehow go over here. Maybe if I make it go up. Or what if I make it go all the way down? No, that won't work. Because the elevation drops so drastically. Unless... just have it come off. Okay, so cemeteries are needed. So... there's a cemetery there. Maybe put one up here for the older generation. And maybe a hospital as well. So that should deal with them. There's not enough workers. Well, if you've not got enough workers because people aren't using the trams, well, or the whatevers. Crime rate too high. That's because there's no police. But once the crime rate drops, it should be fine. Got no other transport going at the minute. I will get some eventually. But if these don't start operating soon, definitely gonna have to put the budget for the water up a bit. Yeah, that's made that short now, so that's fine. I was hoping to see these ferries coming back and forth along the line, but they haven't so far. Kind of a bit annoyed. Let's have a look. Yeah, ferry line. Use the pathway to mark the exact route where you want ferries to travel between stops and harbours. Lines going on the pathway line need pathway access to depots. Ah, so I don't have a ferry depot. Let's have a depot here as well, yeah. There we go. Annie Street, apparently connecting to the depot, so we might actually see some stuff start to appear now. There's a car just turned up, and now we'll have to see. But how close are we to our next objective? And we're getting there, because then we'll get another space, taxation policies, more buildings, some blimps, intercity buses, metro, IT cluster, a bunch of different policies, some new zones, blimp pathway, incineration plant, which is what I really, really want. University, fishing island would be a fun one. Monorail I might put in somewhere. Blimp depots and stuff. There'll be a lot to play with and do. But anyway, right, so let's get back to the bit I was working on before. That's down here. Yeah, I will grow my city. If the game will give me half a chance. Right, so if we take it from there. And then we just go where the fertile land is. Which is what this is here. Now is where we want to put the industry. Yeah, if I paint an industry here, it'll paint where we want the thing to be. Now apparently if you do it like that, like paint all this, but then if you decide to cut the core, they're still the same technically. Make it a bit bigger than I need it to be, just for the sheer fact that it's there. And then if I go, where is it? The industry. What was I after? Was it farming or forestry? That's fertile land, and so I want farming. That's residential. That one's commercial, this one. Okay. So how exactly am I supposed to... Maybe that'll appear when it's... Create or reshape an area by painting over area. Now, I'm assuming I have to put... like... this sort of stuff, perhaps? No. I think there's actual industry buildings for that. Because if we go to this bit, farming. Right, so the farming main house. There we go, that's how we do it. Okay. Now if I do this, then go here. Ah, maybe it's automatically does it because the industry thing. But anyway, that's the industry area. So we want this to carry on up here and then go here and here, and that'll do, I think. But why, when we get to certain sections, are you now deciding to do this whole... Let's just... Alright, so we'll build a few of these. And this is a small fruit field. Do them opposite of each other. No, not enough money. I've spent a majority of my money. Right, okay, where's the water supply? This is going to be a pain in the arse to have to get down there. I'm not running it anywhere specific. There we go, there's some water now. And we'll just play this industry thing as we go along, because I'm only just learning how the industry thing actually works. There, right, that's dealt with the power as well. It's a horrible sight to see a massive thing like that doing that. Industry area, so we've got crops we need to store, which then can make flour and various other things. Our total profit is minus 196 a week at the minute. Small animal pasture, that's a small grain silo, and a fence. And that's a farm main building. Storage buildings. Simple grains are for storing farm industry raw materials, crops. Okay, you don't have to tell me twice. Alright, there we go, and it's planted right there. These are all small crop greenhouses. Okay, make that one corn, cotton, potato. Corn, cotton, potato, and wheat. I've got one of each. This one has pears, and this one has... Make that oranges. Oh, there we go. Things are starting to deposit their stuff now. Good. Right, and then I want another one of these. Oh. fruit fields. Because I want that one to be apples. So apples, we have oranges, and we have pears. They're the three main exports out of that, so that should cover all of our exports. And yes, I know I've just ruined that by putting that in because, yeah. There we go. Probably want another one of them silos if I can help it, because I want more storage. The more silos you have, the better, because the more storage you can get. We've got 723 tons we can store, and we're currently importing a majority of the stuff, which is going to cost us. We need to store more of our own stuff, so this needs to change. That's going to cost me 1 CE per affected building, but that's fine. Ah, here we go, we're on our own produce now. Because now we're storing it better. And then we'll have to manufacture it eventually. Processing. We've got small animals. Maybe put it there. One there. So we can have one as Highland cows, that's fine. This one I want as pigs. So we've got pigs as well now. So we're gonna need... That's a large grain silo, that's a small barn. But that I won't get until I have a level 2 farm. 31 out of 50 workers so far. It's kind of a weird sort of area that I've created here for myself. But it's a start anyway. And then I can put more over here if need be. Maybe perhaps somewhere over here we can perhaps... I don't know. Maybe run a side section where it's just houses. Start of a weird sort of cul-de-sac that's for this area. Because we are going to need the housing for this place. Since we have a high population demand as well, that's right on time because we need the workers. So once we get our farm to level 2, I think we get farm barracks, which is where most of the workers will live. Yes, I'm working on your water and things. Just give me half a chance. As far as power for this place. Take a couple of you guys up and then I'll just do this to this. And that should deal with that bit. Because that's such a new build. How are we doing? 31 workers and counting. Storing a majority. Animal products we haven't managed to do much with. 183 out of 500. So we're going up slowly. Workers until next hour 151. 150. Up until profit is only in the minus now. So we're slowly getting there bit by bit, and it's got its own little hamlet here now, which I don't know if that affects it, but at least it's something. Now someone's trying to rob the place. That deals with it. Stupid idiots. But there's a police station right opposite our agriculture area, so yeah. Alright, not quite enough water. So either I need to put another pumping station in, which will probably be the easier answer than increasing the budget, or just increase the budget. Either of the two would work. But because of the meters of pipes that would go up, so here comes the waste. Sewage is backing up. There we go. We'll actually deal with the sewage treatment issue now rather than to add another one. Not doing too bad so far. $258, we're nearly at level 2 now, so that's not too bad. Alright. That's just a farm fence. And then you got the main building. So far we've not added any others. We don't want any of these others. We're fine with the farm one. But we've got like a fish one. And a postal service and a fish industry, which will be interesting. Warehouses. What's this? A warehouse yard. A fenced yard for some goods and products. Perhaps put a warehouse yard on here. Animal products, yeah, we'll perhaps store the animal products. Well, we've got paper, plant timber, petroleum, plastic, glass, unique factory products, zoned industry, forestry, farming products. Zoned industry of farming specialized products can be input, can be exported. Wonder what that does. That where it then takes all the apples and shit and goes and stores them. Output 4 tons, output 0 tons. So we haven't got anything to make flour yet, so we'll need level 2 I think, because once we've got flour, we've got wheat, so potatoes, cotton, corn, wheat, yeah. And Highland cows and pigs. Can perhaps branch out a bit. Let's paint out the zoning just a touch. And then go with more cows. I'm only going to do this for another few more minutes and then we'll stop for tonight. I think there was cows and something else. So sheep and just normal cows. So now we've got Highland cows and normal cows. Sheep. Oh, that's cool. They've all got their own little thing. But what is this currently storing? Zoned products. Got farming products in it. It's on balanced mode more than balanced mode. Aim to keep the store half full, half empty. Fill. Aim to keep the storage full by acquiring the resources empty. Aims to keep the store empty by selling the resources. Results may depend on supply and demand. I think balance will be fine for now. These are only half full. That one's nearly full. Yeah, by keeping them unbalanced, they don't stay like full. Don't know what else we could possibly put on here that I don't already have. So how are we doing? We're close. 177 out of 290 workers. We're on 389, 390. So we're getting close to the next level. So then we'll be level 1. At level 2 actually. So we haven't put output any yet. We're storing it, but we haven't sold any, so we'll just gotta wait for the thing. So it should only be a few minutes and then we should have our industry up and running. So you can put policies on here. Okay? That'd be you. don't know where that... Maybe you can't put a policy on. Because of the fact it's... Yeah, there's a lot of rubbish, there's fires. Oh, that place is burning down quick. That should deal with all those fires. Garbage collection isn't being dealt with. That's not my problem. Where do you want me to dump the... Make that to 75%, then that should deal with that eventually. Just a case of the thing to collect them's gonna have to come up here to get it. And then just do that, and then if I just go to the recycling centre, let's put a couple of recycling centres on. Although they end up somehow making a weird slope, which is weird, in on itself. But that's because this map is full of that sort of stuff. I think if I'd known this map had such a sloped issue, I perhaps wouldn't have picked it. But at least they're sorting that out anyway. Oh, we're nearly there. It should be level 2 in a minute. Or 1, whatever. Hey, there we go. Now we have a flour mill to make flour, bakery, farm warehouse, workers' bunk, barracks, a castle shed for our cattle, and a small barn. Right. So, first things first, farmhouse barracks. That can go here. The next thing is a flour mill. That can perhaps go here. And a cattle shed. Yeah. That doesn't say what it's gonna have. But crops, animal products. That's the same. They're just storage mediums, so that's awesome. So we're now level 2. Alright, well anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. As always, don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed and subscribe to see more, and I will see you guys next time.